Oil stains on your favorite pants. Don't worry, I've got you covered. Let me show you a super simple way to make those stains disappear. I'm pouring a little bit of oil right onto this pant. See how it soaks in and creates that dark, stubborn mark? Now I grab some baking soda. This stuff is magic when it comes to removing stains. Using a spoon, I sprinkle the baking soda directly onto the stain. Make sure to cover the entire area. You want a nice, even layer. Next, I add a second layer of power to this process. Literally. I grab some regular talcum powder and sprinkle it on top of the baking soda. This helps loosen the stain even further. Once again, I take my spoon and rub it in. You'll notice the mixture working its way into the fabric, breaking down the oil even more. Now for the fun part, I take a piece of aluminum foil and place it over the stained area. Then, I grab an iron and press it firmly onto the foil. The heat helps activate the mixture and draw the oil out of the fabric. You'll hear that satisfying sizzle as the iron does its work. I keep the iron moving gently over the foil for a few seconds, making sure to cover the entire area. Once that's done, I remove the foil, and you can already see the stain fading. But we're not stopping here. I go back in with the spoon, rubbing the area one more time to make sure every bit of oil is lifted. Now it's time to bring out the toothbrush. I dip it in a little water and use it to scrub the stain. The bristles work deep into the fabric, loosening any leftover residue. You don't have to scrub too hard, just enough to let the toothbrush do its thing. As I scrub, you can actually see the stain disappearing right before your eyes. And there you have it. The stain is completely gone. The fabric looks as good as new, and you didn't need any fancy cleaners or expensive solutions. Try this hack next time you're dealing with an oil stain. It's quick, easy, and super effective. Let me show you how to make a simple DIY solution that's both fun and useful. First, I grab a plastic bottle. Next, we need to cut the bottle, but cutting plastic can be tricky. To make it easier, I heat up a knife. A hot knife slices through plastic like butter. Once the knife is ready, I cut the bottle a little below the neck, leaving us with the top portion. This is going to be the main part of our device. The cut needs to be clean so it fits together perfectly later. Now, I take the bottle cap and get it ready for the next step. To transform this into a water-friendly device, I heat up a fork. The heated fork makes it super easy to poke holes in the cap. I carefully make several small holes, enough to let the water flow through without splashing. You can already see how this is coming together. Next, we bring in the balloon. I take a balloon and cut a small hole at the bottom. This hole needs to be just big enough to stretch over the cut part of the bottle. It's amazing how versatile a balloon can be in these kinds of DIY projects. I stretch the balloon over the opening of the cut bottle, making sure it fits snugly. It's important to get it tight so it stays in place when we're using the device. Once the balloon is secure, I screw the cap back onto the bottle. Those holes we made earlier are about to work their magic. Now, it's time to test our invention. I take the bottle, with the balloon opening facing out, and attach it to the tap. The balloon creates a seal around the tap, and the holes in the cap control the water flow. When I turn the tap on, the water comes out gently without spilling everywhere. It's such a simple fix, but it makes a huge difference. No more mess, no more splashes, just a controlled, steady stream of water. Got a passport-size photo that you want to protect? Let me show you how to make a quick and easy DIY lamination using just transparent tape. No fancy tools, no expensive machines, just pure creativity. This tape will act as our lamination sheet. Starting at the top edge of the photo, I carefully pull out a strip of tape. The trick here is to make sure the tape is long enough to wrap all the way around the photo, front and back. I gently lay the tape over the top side of the photo, smoothing it out as I go. No bubbles, no creases, just a smooth, clear cover. Take your time with this part. It's all about precision. Once the tape is covering the front, I flip the photo over and press the tape down onto the backside as well. This secures the edges and gives the photo a fully laminated look. Next, we deal with the excess tape. I take a pair of scissors and carefully trim the extra tape from around the edges. You don't want to cut too close to the photo. Leave a tiny margin to seal the edges and keep everything in place. This step is oddly satisfying as you watch the lamination take its final shape. And there you have it, a perfectly laminated passport-size photo. It's protected from smudges, water, and all kinds of damage.